everyone, welcome back to TrevDog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game, The Planet Crafter, and we're in Season 3, now Episode 14. Well, the numbers have risen, a little bit. Probably, they have to be going faster than they were last episode, because I've done a bunch of upgrades. In fact, this episode, we're not really upgrading that much. We're actually working on the bedroom, but off camera, I did a bunch of work. So, on the rockets being sent up, is that right? Apart from the animal spreader rocket, actually we could send one up, I suppose. We had 2 of each, now we've got 3 of each. So I did that off camera, and it's boosted the numbers a little bit. I don't know, probably more over here, because I've noticed the numbers are kind of moving a bit, whereas before they weren't moving at all. So there's a little bit of a increase. I mean, I did put up an extra heat and an extra pressure rocket, so it's got to have helped somewhere along the line. Anyhow, how are we off for power? You know what? Okay, there's another thing I should do. Put another fusion generator in. I did upgrade a lot of these storage units, so as you can see, I'm kind of doing 3 of each. 3 of each type of material, silicon, even did the iridium and the uranium, aluminium, cobalt. So, okay, I might have to show you a few things, but before I do, let me just put another fusion generator down. Where's my pulsar quartz? What did I need? It was 5, wasn't it? I think it was fairly expensive, and hang on, was it 4 of these? Knew it was kind of like a star-shapey kind of thing. Where is it? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's just drop another one of these in. Can we squeeze it in there, though? Oh, yeah. Alright, so we'll put that there. So how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This thing does... You can hardly read that because it's in the way. 8 machines. There you go, down the bottom right. 8 machines. Okay. Alright, so we were at what, 1.8 megawatts or something? So now we're back up to 4. Cool. Okay. Something Joe had mentioned ages ago. I don't even know why I didn't think of it. I don't kind of really like the fact that they're a fair way away, but I put a whole bunch of T3 ore extractors in and set them up for every type of basic material. So we already had sulfur under here, but now, and I think I went out and made another, was it 4 drones? We had 2, now we've got 6, so they're helping a little bit, but yeah, they're flying back here and dropping off all the basic materials. It doesn't make sense to go out on your own and just grab it off the ground when you can just mine it and have the drones automatically put it into the storage boxes, I guess. So I did that, so that's a good thing. We haven't finished upgrading all of these containers yet, so yeah, I would think I'm at least halfway through. I didn't do too many on the top level here, if any at all. Oh, the super alloy I have. Oh no, I've got a couple up here, I guess. Anything in there for me? Yes. So the super alloy rods, putting them through the recycler, like Joe had mentioned, is absolutely brilliant. Like, I thought I wasn't going to have enough rods, actually. That's what kind of made me stop and perhaps not do it initially, because I thought maybe I didn't have enough. But I have a lot back at Humble. See, there's a fair few in there, so if I grab a couple more, every now and again I just throw another couple in here. I think it's 45 seconds to process each one. Say that? Where does it say that? I saw that. Oh, down the bottom there. It disintegrates an item every 45 seconds. Okay. Alright, so that's all I've been doing, just letting that run and then come back and grab the super alloy and a bit of aluminium and all good. Alright, so I think before we get onto the bedroom, which I want to spend most of the time doing, which was the rocket? It was the animal spreader rocket. Okay, hang on. Let's just go and have a look. Teleport over there. Hang on, which one is it? Oh, it's that one. Oh, it's that one. Damn it! Rocket osmium T4. And 6 traits. Osmium rod. Oh my goodness. I've just been making a few. Don't have an awful lot of these. And then the 6 traits. Do we even have? I think we might, but we don't have a massive number. We have 10. I guess it makes more sense to grab the things that we've got double up of, but I can get more. I suppose it doesn't really make that much difference. The luminescence isn't that exciting, I don't think. So 2 of them, maybe 3 of them. Skin pattern. I'm just gonna have to go with this, I think. There you go. Take those 6. Where's my teleporter? Behind here? No wonder I can't see it. Let's go launch this animal spreader rocket. And that's another 1750. Who's in there? There you go, little fishies. Off you go. I would say that they'd go into space, but he's probably falling over again. So, I was thinking about what Joe was saying. It is kind of funny to watch that, but yeah, the rocket's meant to go vertical, Trev. Vertical, not horizontal. It goes horizontal, then it disappears. Anyway, it still works. That's the main thing. Yeah, so there should be 2 now animals. I don't have a lot of animals, but it's such a big jump. Look at that, 540,400 now. Oh my goodness. Anyhow, enough production stuff. Let's go and play with some things. I did make the bed for my bedroom, and I put up one of the spacesuit displays. Oh, I totally forgot about this. Look. Dull. Yeah, up here. So up into my little bedroom, right? So there's a bed here now, which is pretty cool. Still got plenty of space to put stuff in. And look, it's not just the fact that this is here, which is using this suit, the Roreo, if that's the right way of saying it, which looks pretty cool, but I forgot about this, look. Yay! Anyway, yeah, those emotives are kind of fun to play around with. I think he does he do the dancey one? Oh, there you go, he does the dance, yeah, anyway, enough of that. But yeah, I just thought, oh, I haven't really done that before in the game. Little emotive things running around. So hang on, I was thinking about what else to put up here. Don't really have fish yet. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Do I even have butterflies? Hang on. That would be under miscellaneous, I guess. Would it be under here somewhere? Oh, I could always order them in. Hey, maybe I should do that. Hang on, hang on. What's the point of looking around for stuff when I can just grab it from Humble, right? What did you go collect? Oh, that's right. I was grabbing a little bit. I was looking on here as to how much extra stuff I've got. And why start making it when I've already got it, I guess. Hang on. The butterflies down the bottom here, aren't they? There they are. Yeah, I guess... Oh, if you're going to display them, then who cares, right? Doesn't matter what one they are. But if you're going to use them, then you want the highest percentage one, I guess. Yeah, you know what? Let's just order in a few butterflies. I have to make a cupboard for them, I guess. 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them. What about these other ones? 2 of them. Hang on. Yeah, that's okay. I think that's it. Alright. Well, that's most of the butterflies in. What's that one? Ooh. I only got one. Yeah. Maybe hold off, I guess. I'm just thinking, I want to fill it up to bring it back again. You know, it doesn't make sense to not do that. Maybe I'll bring in a bit more fertilizer. There you go. Just having to make it. Alright. You head off. What a good little rocket. Off he goes. You go collect that stuff. Saves me having to make it. What's the point? I've already made it once before, I guess, right? Yeah. Alright, let's get a bit of water. Go and get a bit of food. What do we eat? No, I haven't had a bean for a little while. I've been eating the squash, believe it or not. There you go. Time to put this stuff away. Where did I have bacteria samples here? Where was the bioplastic nuggets? They're down there. Alright. So I had a few of those. I was thinking I had to use them for something. And I was thinking, oh, I'm getting a bit low. Definitely, oh, I could have had a look for traits too. Maybe have a look next time I order stuff, I guess. Alright, so, I am gonna go make some more normal fabric, which means I kind of have to do this and then this 3 times over. That again, that, and then once more. Reach the button. I mean, it kind of gives you 3 extra circuit boards. I had forgotten about that too. You could, I didn't realise it did that, but there you go. 6 fabric. Now, what do we want to put in place? Not so much any of that stuff. We could put a little desk and a chair, I guess. Don't need a single bed because we've got a double. Kind of wondering whether maybe we'd like to have... I'm not sure whether we need 1 or 2 of them, so hang on. Let's just grab a couple of iron. Just in case we want to build a couple of those curved ones. Can we fit in an iron... Iron and titanium. Let's try that at least. A curved... Oh, I wouldn't mind putting a pot up there too, like a plant of some sort. I don't think the tree fits in, but the little pots kind of do. Alright, so this corner sofa... am I looking out that... Oh, I can still look over it, I guess, hey. How do we do that? Does it look cool if it's just like that? It's kind of just in front of the... Oh, I guess it's a seat. Yeah, it could just sit there. Look at that. Brilliant. Whoops. Can he just... Oh, okay, he just jumps up. Okay. Alright, well he gets a little corner lounge suite, so that kind of adds a little bit more. The table, though... Oh, no, I guess there's heaps of space. You could easily just put a little table here and put a little chair next to it, I guess. Do we do the symmetrical thing and put it in the middle? Probably there. Wonder if you can put a pot on it. I think I might have done that last time. Oh, that's why I was grabbing the fertilizer, because I looked at it and went, oh yeah, you could probably put a couple of these around. You don't want to block yourself from being able to walk through, but a couple of pots, maybe 3 or 4 pots up here would look pretty good. Alright, let's grab... We know we've got to grab 4 fertilizer, so let's do that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what was it? 4 cobalt, 4 magnesium. Okay, we can do that. 4 cobalt. And I like the idea of being able to walk through these a lot easier. There you go. Oh, and what seeds are we putting in? How about we just try the basic stuff? Like, one of them, a 300... I'm trying to keep the 450s for the outside area. I still want to do what Joe... What the crap, he's a big bee. Yeah, what Joe was saying about the T2 flower spreaders, I really want to do more of them. Can I grab a lerma? Hang on a second. I'm just putting this down, right? Yeah, okay. Back this way. Let's try putting down 4 flower pots. Kind of feels a bit more homely, doesn't it? When you've got 4 of them. Or, well, you've got more than one. So we were thinking about... Wonder whether I should put a bit of furniture around there too, maybe. Hmm. Can I see the... Oh, you can. No, you can't. Damn it. Well, that's okay. I'll put one there and one there. It almost looks like she's meant to be, right? Oops. So can I... Growth speed too. Oh, that's going to take a while. We put the next one in. There you go. It'll take a little while. Kind of funny how it hovers around and then lifts up and down, kind of. The animation looks pretty cool. Alright, where would we like to see more of those? Unless we just tuck them into the corners here. They're kind of out of the way, but they'll still add. Maybe do that again. Like that. And then we'll just throw one of these and one of them. There you go. Extra couple of little flowery areas, I suppose. What else can we put in? We were talking about the desk before and the chair. We just need another couple of iron. We could do that. Yeah, the tree. I'm going to put these in eventually, but they're more on the wall, I think. Think. And then eventually we'll put a whole bunch of these in to display each of the different types of kind of uniforms that we can wear, I guess. So maybe, yeah, go down and grab a few more iron. Iron down here. Just grab 4 to make sure. So hang on, what were we going to... No, I think maybe just a desk and maybe 1 or 2 chairs. Probably just a desk and a chair, I guess. I mean, as we get those little display icons, the ones that like almost like a little reward trophy or something, we could probably put stuff with that, or on top of the table, I guess. Okay, so table. See, if you want to put a chair, you'd probably want to put this up against the wall and put the chair in front of it, right? So maybe there, and then the chair. I think it makes more sense to face the chair into the table. Without it getting in the way, maybe just put it on this side. Like that. Oh, geez, Trev. You had it right in one location, but yeah. Try that again. There you go. She's kind of in the middle, and there's the chair. Okay, and then we can still put little displays on top of here if we wanted to. I mean, you could have the power coming out of here too, like so you can see a little display on how much power you've got. I was also thinking about the teleporter. I was thinking about putting another one up here so I could jump out and see the rocket do its funny stuff. Either that or we're going to have to move that rocket over to the side a bit. Like Joe was saying, just move it onto flat ground and it would work a bit better, which makes sense. Alrighty, we actually need to get some water, Trev. I was going to say get water from under here. Yeah, it still works. Alright, what are we eating? Maybe back to a squash. Alright, let's save the game. So soon, very very soon, we're going to have to go exploring again, because there was that area a long time ago that was saying like 150 MTI or something before it actually melted. But it would take a while after that to melt fully, and we haven't been back there yet, so... There you go, 46%. Yeah, I think adding the rockets has kind of helped a little bit, which has been pretty good. Alrighty. So power's been upgraded. I'll probably go through and add a few more of these upgraded chests where they're needed. Yeah, see, I've got the T1 and T2 working pretty well. But yeah. Although we haven't really used much in the way of T3 yet. Oh, I could be grabbing more mushrooms. There will be a time when I'll be going, oh, I don't have enough mushrooms to make all the bioplastic nuggets, and then I'll be stressing over the fact that I didn't pick them up earlier. I can't remember. I I was picking up all these other suits. And I think I was picking them up because I was using the portal generator, right? But I can't make the portal generator here, which is interesting. So I guess maybe some of the places I haven't explored on the moon yet, maybe some of the base areas which was protected by the ice earlier, maybe I need to go in there and find some more suits. I mean, I could see if I've got a... Do I actually have stored suits at home? I'm not sure if Humble's got them or not. Did you pick up all your gear? Oh, look at that. Brilliant. Has he got suits in here, though? That's a good question. Hang on, start from the top. That's all items. I was sure that I had a container on Humble where I had the extra suits stored. I'm pretty certain I just called it suits, funnily enough. I need to start looking at making frog eggs too. Genetic traits. Yeah, see, I should just be bringing a lot of these in. Hang on. I didn't see the suits in here. Unless I missed it, but I didn't see them. Seeds. That cosmic quartz still there. Got a lot of uraninite yet, though. Maybe I should be bringing that in and mining it up. That's another way of doing it, I suppose. Alright, no, I think I can make more use of just bringing in another 25 traits, I think. Doesn't really cost anything to launch this thing, so I might as well. Alrighty. So, we've got the butterflies, fertilizer... Okay. So, we could make the display. How about we try that? In our bedroom. It's a bedroom upgrade episode, after all. So I think these were the wall ones. Would you put one above... Well, you have to go up high enough to be above the LCD screen. I've got a feeling you can put it on here too. Hang on. Oh, you can, but it kind of doesn't work very well, does it? Yeah, you could put it up there, but it's not the traditional kind of place to put it, is it? Maybe it looks better. I mean, I don't want to put it down low. I just want to check to see whether it's... Yeah, it's kind of parallel to the wall. Maybe... What happens if we just put one up the top here, and then one next to it? Don't know. Let's see what it looks like. One of them. Yeah. And a red one. Yeah, I suppose that's alright. Actually, what was it costing to make it? It was just the fabric and the iron. It wasn't that expensive. Adds a little bit of decoration, I suppose. Oh, hang on. My plants are starting to grow. Not quite sure. No, it's only halfway through grown, so it's got to be like twice that height. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I suppose that adds a little bit to your bedroom. Looks kind of pretty cool, I suppose. But I can't find the extra suits. Oh, I'm positive I had suits in a cupboard somewhere. Oh, unless I used them all up and put them on display. Oh, I could have done that. Oh, okay. Oh well, not the end of the world. I did upgrade these guys. I think I've got 6 drones. There's currently 1 on supply, 5 on demand. And it was only T1s. I remember Joe saying something about it too. I think it involves the trade space rocket. I've got a fair few Terra tokens. What have I got? 53,173. That might be worth doing. Hang on. Not that I use the trade space rocket that much. I've been using more the little exchange shuttle. Oh, hang on. Oh, wow. You can get these things from the trade space rocket, but look at the price. Holy, nearly 6,500, 8,000. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, there you go. T2 drone. See, that's the thing. I should be buying that. That's 12,000, which is really expensive, but nah, it'll just bring me down to what, about 41,000. Is there anything else in here I really want to get? That does 600%. I could, yeah, they're expensive though, hey. More tempted to buy a fuse. Cooking stations, don't need them. Nah, might just send that off. Even if it's just bringing back that'd be worth the fact that I can then make the T2 drones. And luckily I've only made 6 T1s. I'd rather have another dozen or so T2s, I suppose. Hologram projector, yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff. Let's just launch that for the time being. Poor little trade space rocket hardly gets launched at all, look. Off he goes. Pretty cool. Yeah, take him a little while to come back. I was thinking, what did I sell last time? Remember we had automation going? So we had, where is it? We had an autocrafter running. And we were making stuff that we could send off, right? Oh, she's a-raining. Not sure how the rain collectors are working because they're sitting kind of underneath that, but anyway. It is what it is. Oh, hang on, I actually need water. What am I doing? I should just be able to go out there and open my mouth, right? Just get a mouthful of water from the sky. Let's do that. Oh, we've got to make... I am pretty certain... Wrong cupboard, wrong end, Trev. Let's go grab... Hang on, where have I got the T1 fertilizer? You can go in there. I need a cupboard for the butterflies. I'm pretty certain I don't currently have one, so we'll just grab 2 super alloy. We've got algae up here. Maybe we should put a cupboard over here for butterflies. And, you know, obviously it's the big lockers from now on. Is that as close as I can get? I think it is. Oh no. You know what helps, Trev, when you actually get to face it the right way? See, it does it now. I don't know what I was doing. Butterflies, yeah. And we just put all those in. There you go. There you go. I didn't have one of them before, so that's pretty cool. Alrighty, so we've got everything out of our inventory. Do we need to put anything else up in the bedroom? I think we kind of have to hold off a little bit. So we've got the vertical ones. We'd like to put up fish displays, but the fish are kind of coming down the track a little bit, I suppose. Got our desk, a chair. Could put some more straight sofas and whatnot, I suppose. Actually, well, I would like to put another one of them up so I can see energy from up there. How about we do that? Iron, silicon, magnesium. Easy peasy. Iron. Actually, that is funny. So all of these containers, they're all set up to demand, so that it's kind of evenly dispersing what he's collecting across all of these, except this one, because this is where I'd been disassembling the old cupboards and I'd come back with 3 iron each. So yeah. Alright, well let's try putting one of these little screens. I don't mind that. He's got a desk. He sits at it and does something, you would imagine. So I'm thinking maybe on this side. If we put it far enough back like that, we can still put one of those little trophies, awards or whatever there as well. There you go, you can see how much power he's got while he's up here. How's that? It's kind of, I suppose it is still functional, but it's not really needed. I do everything from downstairs basically. 84%, there you go, like miniature little Christmas trees. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Yeah, somehow I don't think I'm fitting the tree version of it in there. Those little pots are the best I can do. So at some point they will add to this and put more of these little mannequins in here and put the suits on, I think. Anyhow, I don't mind that. Well, won't be too much longer, dude, and we'll be able to get you some little brothers. There'll be little T2 drones flying around, which is certainly going to help. So what's it doing? There's one... How come there's 6 drones? What's that one doing? Is he just waiting for something to do, maybe? I don't know. Well, when I get the T2 drones, I won't care so much. The T2s will be a fair bit quicker. But anyway, we've only got half a dozen, and they seem to be doing a pretty good job grabbing everything. Anyhow. Alright, before I leave the episode, let's have a quick look again. Where are we up to? Almost 10 kilotons. Yeah, I think we need to go and put a few more T2 flower spreaders and some animals and stuff around the place. Look at the biomass. Holy dooly. Over a million G per second, whatever, grams per second. Almost 10 million for oxygen. Heat and pressure, maybe we need to push more for heat and pressure. And we're almost halfway there to breathable atmosphere. Yay! Should I do it again before I leave the episode? There you go. Yay! Whatever. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know what's going to happen now. I'm going to use that forever now. It's going to be like, see, you've missed all those opportunities to put your hands in the air. Yay! Alright guys, I'm going to have to leave the episode here. Super hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, you can really help the channel out by smashing that like button for the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can mega help the channel out by subscribing. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.